Drifters, Voyagers, and Cosmic Nomads. Good now, and welcome back to Baconspiracies. I'm your host, Chop, and I hope this piece of media finds you well. We have new episodes every Saturday, and you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. I have two special guests with me today, as I always do. I have TrainerDC returning for another episode. Haven't seen him since the pilot.
Greetings.
And we have Sen.
Hello.
How are you both doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Doing pretty well.
Good shit. You have to forgive me for having a little bit of a slow start this morning. Before we hit the record button, I was awake for about 15 minutes. So what I wanted to talk about today, because I have two folks from the eastern side of the globe, I wanted to really delve into a little bit more what we touched on the pilot, which was mythology and folklore from the European and Russian side of things. I really wanted to delve into that because it's interested me for a while, but I have surface level knowledge at best. So having you both here, I feel like would be a golden opportunity for not only myself to learn, but for other folks that have interest to learn as well. So if either of you want to take the stage first, you are more than welcome.
Go ahead, Sen.
Alright. It's better to start off with something light, like fairy tales.
Okay. I'm game.
The first one should be known by many people. We just have our own rendition. I don't know in terms of time when both of them appeared, but they are extremely similar. It is the story about the sister Alyonushka and brother Ivanushka. And it is very close to Hansel and Gretel in most other countries. It only vaguely resembles in its base. Two children go out in the woods, wandering for some time. Ivanushka got very thirsty, and they haven't seen any kind of body of water, anything to drink of. The only thing that is around them is like puddles of water. Alyonushka, the sister, forbids her brother to drink from... oh my god, I forgot the word. I just said it.
Puddle?
The puddle, yes. Thank you. Obviously, everyone knows that you shouldn't drink stale water, but there is actually a completely different reason for that. It is said to turn people into goats.
Stagnant water turns people into goats?
If you drink from a puddle, you get turned into a goat, yes.
Sorry, what? Really?
Huh?
That's the story. That's how the story goes.
Alright, right off the bat, we don't have that. We have our anti-litter giants, but we don't have you turn into a goat drinking from water.
Oh yeah, anti-litter giants, let's go!
Turning into animals is surprisingly kind of common if you go more in depth.
Okay.
Basically, the sister forbids her brother from drinking from a puddle, but he's a kid and he's rebellious, and he's very thirsty because they have been in the woods for quite a long time. So he drinks anyway, disobeying his sister, drinking from a puddle that animals drink from, and he turns into a baby goat pretty much immediately. His sister, in tears, continues with her journey, leading her brother by tether. Suddenly, on their way, they meet a Russian prince, Tsarevich. Basically, a Russian prince.
I was gonna say the story is a lot more believable than the Hansel and Gretel story, because I would believe drinking from a puddle and like fucking dying more than I would believe two kids running into a witch with a candy house.
I mean, there is a story about a guy fooling Baba Yaga and eating her.
We don't have Baba Yaga, we have just Baba, which is a witch living in the forest, so nice.
Continuing with the story, Tsarevich, the prince, takes pity on the orphans, especially on the girl, and wants to marry her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, right? But a wicked witch appears, jealous that some child is gonna be marrying a prince, so she throws Alyonushka into the fucking sea with a stone around her neck. Okay? You're following so far?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay.
Well, the prince is devastated, and the little goat, brother of Alyonshka, runs to the sea, leading the prince there. The prince, the only thing he saw is the girl being taken away by a witch. Thankfully, it's a happy story. Well, happy with a happy ending, is what I'm
I
gonna
was about
say.
to say none of this is happy. Fucking
Don't worry about it. Wait. Yeah, her brother leads the prince to the sea, and they barely manage to rescue her from the sea, and then just execute the witch.
Yes.
That's the short. That's basically the short story.
You know what? That's about par for the course from what I've heard about Russian folklore and especially Russian cryptids, because there's this whole meme or whatever going around. It's like European, like British cryptids or whatever. It's like gnomes or whatever. It's like, oh, you want to invite me to have tea and crumpets in the forest. And then American cryptids are like these fucking absolutely fucked up creatures. It's like, and you're like, it's right behind me, isn't it? And then you get Russian cryptids, and it's like this fucking dude just curb stomping you on a fucking branch in the forest.
I mean, we also do have gnomes and some evil, some not, like spirits. And actually, one that is pretty much still is kind of believed in.
Wait. You have gnomes too?
Yeah, we have little guys who live in our houses, and we cannot see them because they literally live in the walls.
See, now that is interesting, because how many countries have gnomes?
We have a derivative of dwarves, so we have palchki, which is basically just gnomes, but they live in tall grass.
But yeah, we do have gnomes that are called, domovoi is how they are called in Russian. I don't know how they are called in... I don't think you can translate it to English, but yeah. So yeah, we do have little gnomes that live in our houses. They're called domoviki, domovoi. Basically, they're like protectors of the house. People used to actually leave out anything that wasn't finished, any food that wasn't finished, any scraps of food for them to eat as a thank you for protecting their house from spirits. Because there are a lot of actual spirits in our folklore. One such thing is basically the boogeyman is babai, babay, babaika. But it's like a night spirit that we scare off children with, that this thing will come and take you away if you're not behaving, if you go out late at night, anything like that.
We have something similar.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the gnome thing.
Yeah.
I honestly think gnomes are like probably one of the most believable things out there, because how many different indigenous European countries all came up with the same whimsical folk creature, right down to its description, behavior, and complex rituals that it does, despite never being in contact with each other for hundreds of years.
This guy actually, Domovoi, yeah, basically described to have a very long beard, very long hair, or sometimes described as being pitch black and fully engulfed in fur.
Is it a pointy hat?
Sometimes they are depicted with a pointy hat.
There you go.
But it's not very pointy as a gnome. But yeah, it's more like wider. But yeah.
Boom. Gnomes. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, he is said to live in the Red Corner, how it's called. The Red Corner is considered in any Russian house to be a sacred place. In an olden times, people would put icons, their Christian stuff. This is also where the protector of the house lives, Domovoi. Well, sometimes he is also said to like live in the oven, in the like under the oven, in the smoke. How's it called? The smoke comes out of.
The chimney.
The chimney, yeah. Under the house, basically somewhere in the house. And it's believed that if your house is not possessed by this spirit, it is actually just a minor god. If your house does not have one, it's considered very bad luck because there is nothing to ward off anything bad. Nothing, because they're also said to take care of the house a little bit, help. And actually, any time that a family would either enter a new house or leave their house for the last time, is easier to say.
Dude, ultimate Minecraft strat. I got the dog outside to kill zombies and skeletons. I got the cat outside to ward off creepers. I got the, what the fuck is it called again?
Domovoi.
Domovoi.
Yeah, I got the Domovoi outside to ward off evil spirits. I'm set, dude. I'm ready to kill the Ender Dragon.
The phantoms.
That's the money moves right there. Fuck the phantoms. Take the Domovoi with you.
Yeah. So if the family got a new house and they moved there, before entering, first of all, what they do is they welcome the Domovoi, invite him in first, and before moving from a house to another one, they also say goodbye to him.
Okay. How do you honor that? Do you just do it verbally, or is there an entire...
Verbally? Yeah, they leave out scraps of food for him, sometimes pastry, anything to keep him pleased because they respect that being a lot. But there are also evil ones. Well, in general, all of them are a little bit are kind of tricksters. They love to play tricks on people. You don't want to make one angry, that's for sure.
Why is that?
Basically, he hides your stuff in different places. He's gonna be scaring you, making noises at night.
Okay, well, he better start paying fucking rent if that's the case.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying rent to him because it's his house, technically.
I don't care. I don't know. Maybe this is why I should never move to Russia. I would immediately be so disrespectful.
Yeah, probably.
Like, what the fuck gives you the right? I pay for this bitch. Owe some money, and no, I don't take Bitcoin.
No, I don't pay. Imagine he just fucking built a Bitcoin miner under your house, in your walls.
Oh my god.
Thanks
the true house cryptid is the fucking the basement Bitcoin miner. Why the fuck is my power bill $4,000?
Yeah, he just made a guy angry and he built the Bitcoin miner in your basement. Yeah, so other antics he does is he breaks the plates, the cups, bullies the cat. It is literally said that they push off cats from the oven.
What?
Of it. Yeah, it is said that they do that.
I'm sorry, your gnomes are assholes. Honestly, our gnomes are like, here's some herbs, here, have some tea.
That's the evil one. That's the evil guy.
We don't have evil gnomes. We literally don't have evil gnomes. We literally have a underground version of the gnomes called perkmandels, which, look out for miners and stuff, and they'll, alert them before a collapse and such. We don't have gnomes kicking cats.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is what Russian folklore is like. It's just some fucking asshole.
Oh, this is just a lie. We're just starting off.
It's like, get out your house, spread your butt cheeks, put your teeth on the curb, please.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Listen, our spirits are as messed up as our people, because I also have a story that I actually really like. Literally about how a guy that randomly just passed by Baba Yaga's fucking house tricked her into baking herself in the oven.
I'm sorry, please elaborate. How do you trick somebody to bake yourself in the oven?
Well, we'll get to that. Let me just finish with this thing, because now the funny thing.
Isn't that how Hansel and Gretel goes?
Oh, Hansel and Gretel, she got pushed inside.
No, it's different. It's different. He tricks her into that. I'm gonna get to it. It's gonna be funny. I love that story just because of
you should
how
bake
funny
yourself now.
No.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like a good idea.
One of the ways that you make Domovoi angry is obviously if you yell at each other loud, especially if you do it outside the house. Also, if you stand in the in the trash. For some reason that angers him. And also, if a woman sleeps without a nightgown, that also makes him angry for some reason. I don't know. I think that would make him pleased, but but yeah, I know why. It's because teaches you not to make him angry, so you gotta be hygienic, calm, relaxed, and all of that.
So your gnomes are just housekeepers, angry old housekeepers, you know. They're saying, keep your damn voice down.
He also gets angry if a woman with all women at that time have had long hair, because that was considered to be beautiful. Still, in my opinion, is. Yeah, if a woman goes out of the house without fixing her hair, that also makes him angry. If you work at night, work after the sunset. Basically, how in America you cannot work overtime. Which is explained, that makes the fucking owner of the house angry.
So you have unionized gnomes, okay.
Yeah. Also, it's not allowed to feed a child at night, also makes him angry.
What? Don't go to the fridge, the angry gnome will kick your cat.
Yeah, also, if you go to sleep without having a meal, that also makes him angry.
Okay, so, I'm sorry.
God forbid you're poor.
Yeah, God forbid, literally what you that. God forbid you're poor.
Exactly.
You're hungry? Oh, you can't go to sleep, but God forbid you go and feed that hungry child, you put to bed. Kick your cat if you do that.
Well, to calm him down, or make him fuck away, you have to fucking yell at him. And you have to show him the fucking cross.
Down pat, done.
The thing is, he is not afraid of prayers. He's not afraid of prayers. That is not gonna help you. Also, funny thing, to protect the animals, like your goats, your horses, from an evil domovoi, what you could do, bring in either a male goat or a fucking bear to protect your cattle from this evil spirit.
Am I the only one not seeing the logic here? Hey, I'ma protect my sheep by, introducing this bear to its herd.
Yeah. Also, to protect it, people would hang a dead crow in front of a mirror as well. That's how you would basically protect your house and yourself and ward off an evil one. The good one is not so good as well, because yeah, he protects the family, the house, and protects the well-being of the family. But he also tortures those that are bickering with each other.
Okay, new title for this episode: Gnomes.
Just gnomes, yeah.
Gnomes.
It's been 25 minutes and we've been on gnomes for 20 of them.
It was 25 minutes?
It's been almost half an hour and we've been on gnomes for most of it.
Yeah, the gnome rant is going on.
Well, let's
God
move
damn
on from the main gnome and move on to the funny story that I have been teasing this whole time.
Okay.
Let me just pull it up real quick.
I don't know, it's been pretty funny until now. I mean, we figured out you have asshole gnomes.
It gets better.
Does it now? I'm sorry, how does it get better? Asshole gnomes is pretty high on my list.
I don't know, Trainer, what you got to top that while Sen's looking for the story?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't. Like you said, our creatures are like polite. We have a king under a mountain. We have anti-litter giants.
Oh, we also have one. We have a couple, actually.
Are they also assholes? Do they kick babies?
Yeah, insanely, actually.
What?
Do you know who Koshei is?
No.
No.
It is basically a leech. Basically, the story goes that a hero must slay a leech that has stolen a princess and marry her. The leech married her, so the prince has to slay him and marry the princess after him. The thing is, you cannot kill him, obviously, because he has a phylactery. Phylactery is a thing that keeps a leech alive in D&D.
As good liches do.
To kill him, you need to stab him with a needle, which is hidden inside an egg, which is hidden inside a rabbit, which is hidden inside a goose, which is hidden inside a chest, which is buried under a tree on a faraway island. That's smart, in my opinion. He really thought about how not to die,
Yeah, liches are kind of stupid, keeping the very thing that keeps them alive in the tower with them. This is smart. However, I worry about the fact that y'all have actual fucking liches in your folklore.
Yeah.
We don't have those.
Where do you even begin?
Oh, brother. You haven't heard the old folklore. How it started out with the gods of the nature, which are actually very close to like Greece mythology in terms of like there is the god of the wind, which is the main god, the wind, the storm, and all that. His name is Perun. It's all
Wait.
kinds of
Perun?
Perun, yeah.
Hey, we have the same pagan gods. Perun,
Yeah.
Svarun, and
Yeah,
so
but
on.
that's basically the old, the actual, like, not Russian, but Slav folklore. Is,
Yeah.
all of these gods. Yeah, because, as I said, we are close, probably that, especially the old one, when all of this was still, when Russia wasn't so big, but has been talking with everyone around them, sharing and all that. It was not Russia there then, it was, well, in Russian it's Rus. I don't know how it translates into English. Yeah, we had old gods like that, but right now they kind of have been driven away out of the folklore, because there is now only one god, because Russia has been converted to Christianity at some point, and mostly it was done actually because a king, a Tsar, wanted to marry a woman from Germany or something like that. Old Germany, whatever it was then. No, it was from Prussia. Yeah, just because a Tsar wanted to marry a woman, the whole nation had to convert to Christianity.
With the whole conversion, we also have a story about two lovers, which is basically just a mythology. How one of them converts and the other one stays true to the old gods and then gets rewarded for staying true. Okay, please continue with your asshole like mythology, because I'm invested at this point, you know.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of assholes in the
Absolutely.
mythology. That's why you have to be polite to them, so they actually could help you. Because heroes do usually like either negotiate or just trick any demons into helping them. One of those two things. There is one story about a guy building a flying ship with the help from a minor god of a pond, but we're not talking about that today.
Okay.
Okay then.
So, story about a porridge from an axe. This is how it's called in English.
The story about what now?
A porridge from an axe. Axe as in the tool that you cut
Porridge?
off trees with. And
From an
porridge from an axe, yes.
Okay.
If you listen, you'll get it.
What is it with? Why is porridge such like a popular dish in all these stories? I've never eaten porridge like once in my life. I don't even know what it looks like.
Everybody had it.
What? You haven't?
No.
Well, I guess you are American, so.
Yeah, no, we don't have porridge. We have, what is it, grits?
No, you guys have donuts, yeah.
Fuck off.
Well.
No, it's industry-based. America is corn-based, while Europe is wheat.
Yeah, you guys have corn syrup, yeah.
Yes, I know. Can we not talk about America's terrible fucking FDA food regulations on Baconspiracies, please?
It's a conspiracy, all right.
Yeah, but oh god, do you think if we feed the Domovoy corn syrup, it would stop them?
I don't want to try it. That might just empower it with sugar.
Oh no, hyperactive gnomes, asshole gnomes.
The sugar wasn't really a thing in Russia for a long time.
No, straight corn syrup makes you feel like shit.
You would know.
Fuck off.
Alright, so let me actually get on with the story.
Yes.
So, a retired old soldier was going by the road, coming near a village. Isn't known which one exactly, obviously. He stopped by a house. He knocked on the door, and the owner of the house, a very old lady, wasn't really happy. He asked her if she could spare some food she was greedy, so she said no, she doesn't have anything, she's an orphan. He signed, but he saw an axe under the table, and he suggested that he would make a porridge from an axe. Obviously, the lady was very surprised because she had no idea you could do that. She got a pot, she gave the pot to the soldier, she cleaned up the axe that he obviously got from under the table, cleaned up the axe, he put it in the pot, then goes the water, and he put that on in the oven so it would be quote-unquote cooking. The lady was attentively watching him. Then he took a little sip with a spoon and asked for some salt. She obviously brought it to him. He salted the water. Then he asked for a handful of grain. She looked for it and brought it to him. He added it. Then he tasted again and asked for more. She brought more and more. Then he asked for some butter. She brought him butter. And after it was ready, he placed the pot on the table. They ate it. It was basically porridge. He just tricked her into giving him the grain for the porridge, even though she said that she had none. And after that, he stole the axe, took it with him, and she believed that he ate it. And then he said goodbye to her and fucked away. Basically, he didn't want to feed him, but he tricked her into giving him the grain anyway. And also, for some reason, decided to trick her, told her that he ate the axe.
Comparatively, this is probably the nicest story I think I've heard from you so far.
Yeah.
I mean, you only heard pretty much one story.
Yeah, but
Compared to asshole gnomes kicking cats and
I mean, if you want, I can
baking herself, executing a witch, a fucking Russian prince marrying an orphan child.
I did mess up. It was the other story where a guy tricked Baba Yaga into cooking herself. Yeah. Well, never mind that. Let me just tell you a couple of other creatures that exist. Just quickly go through them, you know. So obviously there's Baba Yaga, the main devil demon in all of the folklore. She's everywhere. Then obviously there's the Babaika. We also have Baba Roga, but I don't know anything about her. Not really.
I haven't heard of that one.
Don't really know anything.
No Baba Yaga, but
I mean, everyone knows Baba Yaga. Yeah, there's the Chort, there's the Domovoy, there's the Kikimara, a very angry lady spirit that haunts houses and all that. Basically, it does some of the same stuff as the evil Domovoy. There is the Lisnik, there is the Liho, there is the Rusalka, which is basically a mermaid. Yeah, we also have mermaids.
Of course you do. You literally have everything at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of landmass in Russia. A lot of storage space for cryptids and mythological beings.
Yeah. We also have vampires too.
We talked about vampires in the pilot. It had something to do with Povelia, the plague island.
No. Povelia is the off-limit official island in Italy,
The
which
plague
you're not
one,
allowed.
yeah.
But
Exactly.
remember I said that that's where a lot of vampire stories came up, because some of the bodies that they would find had blood dripping from their mouths. They thought that people were either faking death or reawakening to feast on corpses in the piles of bodies that were being stored and burned on Povelia.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that people used to put a lock around a toe of a dead person and sometimes a blade around their neck, just so if they wake up, they die immediately or something like that. And the lock is for locking them away from the body. It's not in Russia, I don't know exactly where it was, I just saw post. But we also have the Vodyanoi, a minor god of a pond.
Didn't the Vodyanoi, like that frog dude, looks like a frog?
He looks like a frog, yeah, but he's more like a human, but yeah.
Frog like a kappa in Japanese mythology, or?
I don't think so. I don't know much about Japanese mythology, sadly.
Okay.
We also have Syrian, who is basically like it's like a hen, very bright feathers, 2 titties, and a female head.
Okay.
Okay.
They're considered like sacred beings as well.
I'm sorry. Let me just backtrack a little bit. So female head, right?
Yeah, female head, a body of a hen with very bright feathers and 2 big old titties.
I'm sorry, but that just sounds like somebody's commission.
No. We're not.
I mean, I can give you an
No,
image.
I don't want any pic. No, I don't want no visual reference. It's enough that I.
I'll send it to Paul.
This is an
to Chuck anyway.
audio-only podcast, and you can't do that anyway. God
Don't worry,
damn
I'll
it, he
just
did it
send you-
anyway.
Oh no, he said. No.
What is that?
Oh, what the hell?
For some reason, any female spirit always has to have titties visible. Don't ask me.
Why?
I didn't make it up.
Yes, but still, like.
No, I mean, as much as you know about this kind of stuff, I feel like you would. I thought you would have a theory. Are y'all just horny over there?
think so, yeah.
No, we just love a female body.
That's a chicken, Sen. That's a chicken.
Oh god. We clearly have different priorities.
No, yeah. You can say that.
Yeah, I could say that. Anyway, yeah, we do have werewolves, but it's more like people who turn into a wolf at night.
Not during the popularized full moon thing.
No,
We have a manner of sorts, werewolves, but it's more skinwalkers than anything.
Wait, do you guys have skinwalkers in Russia?
yeah, of course we do.
I would be surprised if they didn't.
Basically, how a person could turn into a werewolf is if a man kills a wolf and skins it, and like wear its fur without tanning it, without doing anything. If you just skin a wolf and just wear the skin immediately, you will turn into a werewolf. Because in Slavic belief, killing wolves is one of the biggest sins you can commit. It is basically raising a hand against an ancestor.
Interesting. We're not so connected to wolves here. So, but interesting.
Another belief is basically if a pregnant woman dies and a wolf passes over her body, the child will become a werewolf and grow into an adult over time, while still inside. I don't want you imagining that.
Too fucking late, Sen.
Literally wanted to say too late.
But werewolves do not age. They make tribes, packs. They also have a war with vampires considered to have a war.
Don't tell me. You got is it just fucked up Twilight over there?
I don't think it is, but that is
This
interesting.
This war, did it perhaps start over an edgy, pale teen girl?
I wouldn't know.
Oh god, so we have asshole gnomes and B-Tech Twilight. Nice.
Also, a man in the pond who can make a flying ship. Ship as in the transport ship.
You can't just drop that casually. What do you mean?
There is also, the Jar Ptitsa, the phoenix, is basically known as a very tall, beautiful bird. There are actually many of them. They sleep during daytime and get out at nighttime. They glow like fire, but they do not burn like one. Basically, I don't know, fucking Call of Duty animated skin.
Great.
A rare bird.
Phenomenal description.
Plus, the funny thing is, jar in our language means barbecue, so we have barbecue birds.
Oh. In our it's considered to be like very strong heat. Yeah, so basically the same.
Strap one of those onto your grill, your meat will be done nicely.
They illuminate areas around them like a sun, and believed to grant wishes to anyone who catches one. They actually cannot be killed, straight up. They don't resurrect like a phoenix. They just cannot be killed. Well, people don't even try. They just catch, get their wish, and release.
How far do the extent of the wish go? Is it like a genie which can do anything, but it's usually just bad for you?
Can I wish for the bird to make me an omelet with its own egg?
Listen, we don't have rules here, okay?
No rules.
Well, obviously not. You get a chicken with tits.
And asshole gnomes, let's forget that.
I don't have any illustration from a fairy tale about.
I'm
the
afraid
shark
of any
pizza.
picture you're sending now. I've been traumatized for the foreseeable future, you know?
Brother, we are just on the very top of the iceberg.
God damn it, Chop, you'll have to do several episodes just titled The Asshole Cryptids from Russia.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because every single one has a couple of fairy tales about them. That can be a long time. Yeah, I don't know about the wishes. Usually people just wish for simple stuff. Other than wishes, they also grant hope to people as well.
Hope?
Hope.
Straight up just hope.
Like what hope? Like I hope that, no asshole gnome will wreck my house. Or...
Just the indomitable human spirit.
Okay, yeah, that we come with that. We don't have to.
Yeah,
we don't have to buy it from the store. We don't have to be offered it by a bird.
No. I mean, listen, there are a couple of chads in the history, like heroes, who done so many fucking things throughout their lives. We have 3 legendary warriors who are incredibly powerful. There's a guy who can lift a church with his hands.
Very specific. I'm sorry, that's obviously very specific. Why a church?
Because it was in a story.
Only a church?
Oh.
Can you not pick up other buildings? Is it is his strength exclusively tied to churches?
No. What do you mean?
you said you could pick up a church with a bare hand, so I was just
He's
wondering
so
if that
strong
was
he
it.
can pick up a whole ass church. There's literally a guy who stopped a golden ball, a giant ball of gold, with his hand.
Alright, so we have a power lifter and a guy who just likes to stop stuff, okay?
My god, you're taking it too literally for this. One of these guys straight up killed a hydra. Oh yeah, we also have a hydra. A dragon with 3 hands, Zmei Garinich.
Is it like the Hydra from Greek mythology, where if you cut off one head, more grow?
No, it just has three heads.
So you guys just have King Ghidorah then. You have kaijus.
We do have kaijus, yeah. But yeah, basically it's a giant red dragon with 3 heads. We have dragons here as well. But yeah, these 3 mighty heroes, they are called Bogateri. There's actually, oh yeah, let me just send you the painting of them.
I'm afraid. What are you going to send now?
It's just a good painting.
This is another bird with boobs. I'm killing you.
It's not. These are popular superpowered heroes.
It looks like literally people on horses. Nothing seems special about
They're technically considered to be more in the folklore, in like the stories. But there are 3 main ones who are still very popular and have cartoons made about
looks
them.
like Jack Black.
Yeah. Oh god, we discovered Jack Black's
Oh my
origin.
god! He's Russian. So, from the right, the guy on the right is Alyosha Popovich. The guy in the middle is Ilya Muromets, and the guy on the left is Dobrynya Nikitich. The guy on the right is actually...
I'm gonna need you to send me these names so that I can actually put them on the YouTube version.
I don't know how to write them down, but yeah. Just write a note so I don't forget about this. I will send you. This is a painting of Alyosha Popovich beating the Zmei Garinich. It's depicted here as having 5 heads. It is always different. 5 heads, sometimes 6. Mostly it's 3 of them. Yeah, he is the guy that killed that dragon. Oh no, that's Dobrynya. Alyosha Popovich is a guy who beat like a swarm of Mongols by himself. And even their leader, Tugarin, who is considered a mythical being. 11-12 feet tall man, very fat and incredibly strong.
Does it specifically say he's very fat?
Yes, it does.
That is body shaming.
God fucking damn it.
You shouldn't body shame your legends. Just say, you have an asshole gnome and you're shaming your legends. Wow. I'm sorry, those are some double standards if I ever seen some.
Trainer, you are so caught up on the asshole gnomes, aren't you?
I can't let go of the asshole gnomes, no.
Oh, brother, there is a thing. Oh, I just remember, we do have giants.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Are they anti-litter giants?
Specifically, a three-headed giant. He's from more like a Serbian part of the old
We
Russia.
spoke about giants on the pilot.
Yeah, I know, I watched that. I listened to that.
Oh my god!
I listened to every single one.
Yo!
Yeah, we do have giants. Oh yeah, if you want to see Baba Yaga,
Oh no, I know what Baba Yaga looks like.
do you?
I do.
Do
and
you?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, it looks like Keanu Reeves, right?
Do you want to see some old woman titties?
I hope I have misheard.
I'm not clicking on that.
Look at that.
Fucking clicking on it.
Don't worry, it is just a face. This is from a drawing from her description.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
Oh wait, no, that's Baba Roga, actually. I pulled up a completely different one.
Wait, there's multiple Babas?
There are multiple Babas, yeah.
Yeah, we
There
were
are
talking
three of
about
them, actually.
Baba Yaga, Baba Roga, and what was the last one?
The third one, I don't remember one. I just know that there are three of these demon witches. Yeah, Baba Yaga. You probably would be interested to actually know what she is and what she does, other than steal people and then eat them alive. I mean, one time she kidnapped a girl and just made her work. That's it. Didn't
Cheap
even eat her.
labor, come with me.
Actually, I think she wanted to eat her, but the girl ran away. But yeah, Baba Yaga is obviously a mythical, very popular character because she is in so many little stories and all that. I can actually pull up a picture for her as well. There are actually no titties there. Never mind then.
Damn it! Oh no, I'm missing
Damn
I'm missing out on so much.
You sound so sad.
Oh, I'm so sad.
She has a walking house that walks on chicken legs.
So it's the same one like in the Norse mythology then?
I think I'm starting to piece together where fucking Studio Ghibli got the idea for Howl's Moving Castle.
I don't know, it could be their own thing.
Yeah, it could be also that I made a complete mistake.
But she's an incredibly evil being. Even her fence is laid with human skulls. There are human skulls all over her house, inside it. And she usually preys on good people, basically, who are ready to help other people. And also little children are her favorite next. Because yeah, you gotta have a way to scare children away from going into the forest alone. So wolves don't cut it. Obviously bears are not cutting it as well, because if not friend, then why friend-shaped, right? So there needs to be an old grandma who will kidnap you and eat you alive. Or maybe bake you alive.
I suddenly don't want to go to any forest in Russia.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I suddenly don't want to go to Russia.
No,
Yeah,
no,
literally, if I go out in the forest, in my town, I will probably get eaten by a bear.
I love how we've dropped all these mythological beasts and terrible people and asshole gnomes. And the first thing you're scared of is a bear.
which you need for protection, by the way.
Which you need for protection, no less.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're getting pretty close to the end of our time block. Sen, could you just before we come to a close, could you tell me what this scripted is?
This is a fucking death claw, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, I love this image.
Or it could be a chart. It could be a chart.
It doesn't. I don't know a whole lot. I don't know a whole lot of Russian, but does that say friend?
Yes, it does. Drug. Oh, we also have Liho. It's a demon of misfortune who is basically a skinny woman with only one eye and is wearing black clothing. So basically a tall goth mommy.
Why do I even bother? God damn it.
I'm sensing a pattern here. I'm really sensing a deep hatred towards women. You know,
What the fuck do you mean?
I feel like Russia's continued existence is a woman's rights violation.
I would actually say so. Yeah, I would actually agree.
you know, a woman needs to have a nightgown, otherwise, you know, the gnomes come to kick your
But I
cat.
mean, we did have a couple of incredibly powerful queens who brought great prosperity to the country.
One was Catherine, right?
Yes, multiple Catherines actually, just so you know.
Oh, multiple
There
Catherines.
are
Which one
at
was
least
good?
3 of them. All of them.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, the first and the third one. The second one was kind of a bitch.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think we're
From my personal opinion.
so I think we're actually gonna have to split this into more than one episode.
I would love to. I'm okay with that.
Awesome.
Same here, please. I want to hear more of this.
Oh yeah.
We haven't talked about mythology at all.
No.
No, we got stuck on fucking
Asshole gnomes.
yeah.
Listen, I still haven't told you about people being incredibly horny for trees.
What?
Do they have tits?
It's-
Do you guys draw trees with boobs like you draw fucking everything else with boobs?
Is this a school course at this point?
Do I have to answer that question?
Okay, yeah, yes, you do. For all for the sake of the
Sometimes.
podcast.
We have dryads. We have dryads with tits, obviously.
Okay, yeah, you know, I should have seen that one coming.
This is the most normal thing you said this entire episode, son.
People are especially horny for birch trees.
Birch dryads is because they're white, is because it's a pale goth woman. Answer me that, Sen.
Do I have to answer that?
I really made the mistake of setting like the average Baconspiracies episode to be like 50 minutes to an hour. I've underestimated Sen's ability to absolutely just
Yup.
I wasn't gonna say it like that, but yeah. To completely carry a
I
conversation.
I told you. Oh, yeah, yeah, I did.
I'm not saying that like it's bad.
Don't worry, yeah.
I'm just gonna call this the Sen episode.
We also have a forest spirit whose name is Leshi. What it means is wood demon. Don't worry, it's a he, so no tits at this point.
You never know.
Basically, it's like more like a human-like. He has a mushroom cap, a mushroom for a head. He's also able to appear in the form of an animal. Because in Russia, pretty much, there is never a consistent definition of any spirit. So Leshi can be tall, he can be small. He sometimes is depicted as the devil, but he is considered more of a neutral protector of the forest type of being. But I mean, if you go out at night, he will eat you.
There it is.
There it is. I was literally waiting. Where's the twist?
Where's the catch? Where does he curb stomp you?
But like in some stories, actually like maybe 60% of stories, he cannot speak, and he basically mimics the sounds of like the wilderness, sometimes even the voices of the people you know. Also, for some reason, sound of clapping. I mean, it gets lonely and there are a lot of trees around.
Shut up.
I already talked about people being horny.
Okay. You know what? I think that's a good stopping point
Yes.
for this episode.
He does steal women as well.
Shut up, Sen.
He's weak to the sign of a cross, though.
Yeah, I would be too if I was jerking it in the woods.
Oh my god, I didn't say that.
You implied it. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this absolute roller coaster of an episode. Thank you for tuning in to Baconspiracies once more. It really does mean the most. Before we go, is there any projects that you would like to plug? Anywhere else that we can find you in the wild west of the internet? Trainer, we already know the answer. You've plugged yourself once, however, feel free to do it once more.
Alright, once again, my name's TrainerDC, and you can listen to my epidemic beats either on Twitch or in VR chat. If you want to book a DJ and you want to, have somebody spin happy hardcore techno or other such genres, you can add me on Discord at just TrainerDC, or in VR chat you'll see me around in different club events.
Excellent. Sen?
Yeah, you can find me on my Twitch, twitch.tv sen_tv1, and also maybe even my Twitter profile, SenTV12. I sometimes stream. I do not promise that I will stream at all.
It's okay. We plugged Small on episode 2 anyway, even though he made the disclaimer that he streams like once a year.
Yeah, just make it this. That I stream sometimes. Follow me on Twitter for Neko arc posting.
Excellent. Yes, follow Sen on Twitter for Neko arc shit posts. All right. Expect a part 2 and possibly even a part 3 of this video.
We still have a lot of spirits we still to talk about.
But until then, thank you for joining us and putting our proverbial snouts to the ground to sift for forbidden mushrooms along the path less traveled. And as always, be the cryptid that you wish to see in the woods. Have a good night, everybody.